Hey, how are you guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to pass the ComTia A+ exam. So I'm going to give you 10 tips so you can tackle this exam. First of all, a background about me. So I have already a degree in information technology, but everybody can do that. So if you are thinking of switching careers, moving from certain field into the IT industry, this is your opportunity. Just by passing this exam, you are going to be able to get a job. I personally have a degree in information technology, but I'm coming from another field and I moved into IT. And these exams really help a lot. I would say I've learned more taking these certification exams than what I actually learned through college. So here are my 10 tips to pass the A+ certification exam. Number 1, go to the ComTia certification website and print the exam objectives for the A+ exam. You're going to have to pass two different exams, Core 1 and Core 2. So make sure that you print the objectives for the Core 1, and that's going to be your list to tackle every single aspect of that list. You're going to make sure that you have a track of what you already know and what you don't know, and you're going to focus on the things that you don't know. Second tip, use flashcards. It's a very old-fashioned way to learn, but I think it's really effective for passing this kind of exam. There is a lot of memorization. And a good way to do it nowadays is using electronic flashcards like the ones offered by Quizlet. So if you're not familiar with this app, go and download it. You can download it for free. You can create your own flashcards, and you can create sets for studying, and it's very useful. I use it all the time. It helps me memorize stuff really quick, so you just focus again on the stuff that you don't know. My tip number 3 is go and pick a primary source book to study. So you're gonna find, go to Amazon, find a book. There are several authors out there that offer preparation for this test. So just pick one and work on it, read through it, and make sure that you understand the concepts that are there, and you're gonna use it as your primary source. My tip number 4 is try to get hands-on experience. So if you are new to IT, you have no idea how much you can learn just by trying to put together a computer from scratch. So once you have some knowledge after you have reading the book, you understand a little bit about hardware, try to build a computer from scratch. Get online, get the parts, different parts, the motherboard, the memory, RAM, the CPU, everything that you need to put in a computer together, the power supply, everything that you need. Put everything together. It's a lot of fun. You will learn a lot during the process, and you will get a lot of hands-on experience. My next tip is also about hands-on. Try to set up a network and try to understand how they work if you haven't done it already. So try to understand how a network works at your house, what are the different security protocols that are set up in a network, and basically what is the primary fundamentals about a home network. And basically you're going to be able, once you understand the fundamentals, you're going to be able to scale that to the enterprise later on, because the principles are very similar. Okay, my next tip is watch video tutorials. I know that everybody has a different way to learn, so if you're one of those people like me that are very visual, try to go to Udemy. There are several courses there. They are around $10, and watch through them. Of course, take notes, make the flashcards that we talk about. If you don't have money, the other option is watch all the playlist by Professor Messer on YouTube. Remember, Professor Messer in YouTube. He has all ComTia certification series, so you go and watch video by video, and he's going to explain every single subject that appear in the objectives, so they are an excellent source for practicing. He also sells his notes, by the way, if you are interested in doing that. My next tip for passing this exam is take practice exams. You know, if you want to pass exam, how do you know that you're ready? Well, you need to take simulations, you need to take preparation exams to make sure if you're ready or not. A good source for that is ComTia itself. So I've done it through a platform that they have that is called Cert Master, and it's pretty good to my knowledge. I like it a lot because I found that the questions that they ask are like quite similar to the questions that you actually will get in the test. My next tip to pass this exam is gonna be always focus on what you don't know, so you maximize your time. You don't want to waste time studying what you already know. You have to you want to scan, you know, like, okay, what I already know, I need to focus on the stuff that I don't understand, and try to focus on that. You need to try to fill all the gaps on the subjects that you don't understand, because these exams cover a lot of content. If you try to, you know, like kind of like go sometimes like step by step, a lot of stuff sometimes you already know, so you can kind of like go to the areas that you are missing and work on those weak points. Try to always tackle what you don't understand. My next tip for passing the ComTia exam is something that not a lot of people do, but I think it really helps a lot, and it's try to record your voice reading concepts that you don't understand. So you don't understand still something, so you're going through some questions that on exam, for example a practice test that you took and you miss a lot of questions. Just record the questions with the right answers, with your cell phone, and then when you're driving, when you're doing anything else, you are cooking something or you are doing something else at the house or at work, you are listening to those questions and the answers, and that's going to reinforce, they're going to keep you kind of like internalize all those concepts easier. And I think it's really helpful because you kind of like, you're integrating, you're using your time to study even when you're doing something as trivial as driving, like basically is wasted time. So that's going to maximize the time of your study. And number 10, if you have the money and you can afford it, try to buy the ComTia study material, because it's proven that ComTia is known for putting questions from their practice exam, from the practice material, the practice books that they sell into the exams. I know that they are not cheap. I personally, I haven't bought any, and I have already the A Plus and the Security Plus, but I haven't bought any of their original material, even though I have heard a lot of people saying that they put questions in there directly from the exam. Although I use the ComTia Cert Master, and I highly recommend it because that's what I've used for practice test, and they are really great. They really give me an idea if I'm ready or not. So that was it, guys. I hope this helped, and I hope you are able to switch into IT. It's a great career. It's a very exciting time for being in information technology and just in technology in general, because information technology is booming. It's kind of like exploding with all the revolution in different technologies that we have right now. So it's really important. I really encourage everyone to try to learn technology, because otherwise we're going to be obsolete. So it doesn't matter the field that you are in. If you are in the medical, if you are a lawyer, if you are a doctor, if you are whatever, if you are an accountant, you have to learn how to use technology. Otherwise we're going to be obsolete. So I hope this video helped, and thank you so much for your time.